Good morning. This is Amy Taylor with Berkshire County Community Foundation, and we welcome you to the scholarship program here, where we are proud to bring philanthropic resources to support students and families and communities of Berkshire County, Columbia County, Northeast Dutchess County, and the northwest corner of Connecticut. This webinar will provide an overview of the scholarship program and specifically a brief tutorial through this year's scholarship application. I'm going to share my screen now so that you are able to follow along. The scholarship portfolio has over 80 funds in the program now. The minimum award that each of these funds will give from year to year is $1,000, and the highest award that we will be making this year will be up to $105,000 for one student to attend undergraduate school. There are many that live in the space in between. The median award is actually $2,000. And you can see here by the pins that are placed across our catchment area that many of them serve schools or the townships of Berkshire County, but the many are county-wide or region-wide funds. We are really encouraging people to throw their hats in the ring at this point, whether they are graduating high school seniors or adult learners, or graduating high school seniors or adult learners who are pursuing vocational or technical training. In the last year, we received 260 applications from graduating high school seniors. So, this is a wonderful opportunity to think about increasing that for the coming season. We've received over 100 applications for students renewing their awards for their second, third, or fourth years of undergraduate school, and applications from 28 adult learners. This is how that breaks out across the region. You can see most of the applicants are from Berkshire County, which it really, reflects the resources we have available there. And you can see here as well that these are the number of applicants from each high school across the area. These are not broken out by county. And we say this really just to encourage people to find themselves in the program and again, to throw their hats in the ring. In this year's program, we are opening the application on February 1st, as opposed to our usual January 1st. And the reason for that is because of the federal student aid rollout of the new FAFSA. They are working through that. And I know that families have begun to apply. We're hoping that it has improvements to the process before. And we will look more at how this affects the students applying when we get into the application. In order to prepare your schools, we would ask that you speak with tech departments to release firewalls where possible for berkshiretaconic.org, and also to keep a lookout for emails from this web address here, this email address, administrator@grantinterface.com. And it's really the emails that go to request letters of recommendation from faculty, staff, and guidance departments are going to come from this email address. So And we hope that the firewalls can be released and that helps, but people should still really keep an eye on spam folders. We are a funding organization, which often makes it so that our emails land directly in spam folders. We will be sending this webinar with other communications materials to superintendents requesting that they share more information. We'll included in that will be sets of posters. They're really cool. They have QR codes on them this year, and so students should be able to screenshot them where, as they walk around their buildings and even through libraries and other community organizations. So those will be going out soon. And then we would encourage you to reach out to us here at this at this email address with any questions related to the application process throughout the scholarship season. So you can reach us here at scholarships@brookshire-taconic.org. My wonderful colleagues, Caitlin Healy and Matt Quetty will be here on point. This is a visual just to show that we need to really encourage people identifying as male or or they to submit applications. We're seeing a falling back by males. And I've already reviewed the scholarship awards for you here, but again, here are some of our largest awards. There's the scholarship I referenced for the Blue Sky, the Margaret Derwin Blue Sky Award. And then the Dehoney Award is really celebrating students who have really discovered the meaning of being of service, putting service of others above themselves. So that award was $10,000 last year. We have awards for the Ferris Burtis Classical Music Program, up to $10,000. The Tabor Foundation is supporting healthcare through the northwest corner of Connecticut, Northeast Dutchess counties, and Columbia counties. And the Teddy Drum for residents of Sharon. And these are just the largest awards in our portfolio. So again, we really encourage everyone to submit an application. We are working on supporting students with for whom the scholarship resources will be the most supportive. So you can see here that our recipients, most of them had the highest financial need. And so part of that, the goal there is to really continue to encourage first generation students who will be the first in their families to complete undergraduate degrees to apply and use these resources to help them do so. So at this time, I'm going to pause this and move out of the overview of the program and invite you to join me in looking at how students and families, and perhaps you are a student or family, are going to be interfacing with the program when they come to the website. Here are some of my dear colleagues on our website. They are going to come through the menu and come here to this page for our scholarship landing page. And here, how to apply for scholarships is a really detailed, comprehensive list of frequently asked questions that we hear we hear frequently asked, and we've really pulled them together here so that as we are completing applications, we're able to come through and get ourselves unstuck. So This really walks everyone through and will introduce them to this general application. And what I mean by general application is that when a student submits one application here, it will automatically, this system will automatically distribute that application to each and every scholarship fund that the application is eligible for. And at the end, it will send them an email showing them which ones they're going to be in the running for. And so we have the timeline listed here that applications open next week, February 1st. They are due, all materials included are due March 15th. That includes transcripts and letters of recommendation. The awards will be announced to schools by June 1st, and we're hoping to be able to include that information for you for your award ceremonies. And then we will begin to inform students who were not selected. We always wish we could support everyone, but for students who were not selected, we will send those regret emails and then begin to invite the students who have been awarded scholarships to claim those awards in early July. If it's your first time here, you're going to create a new account, and that's got basic, setting up a new account information. It does not ask for, a credit card or it's not like opening a sales account at Amazon or anything. It's just an account here with us. Please use a personal email address when you set up that account. Do not use a school district-based email, because once students graduate and we begin notifying them to come and claim their awards, that we won't be able to reach them at school, through the school email. So I'm going to log in here as if because I already have several accounts, and I'm going to introduce you to the application. So we have several applications in here. One is to renew previous awards. Some are for vocational students and some are for adult learners. So this is the application for graduating high school seniors. Well, they have to have these submitted again by March 15th, and you'll receive notification by June 15th. We are going to ask for some personal information, again, not to pry into personal information, but because this is the information, any information on this application determines eligibility that then allows us to consider an application for review. So this is where we're going to ask people to just let us know how they heard of us. And they're going to enter the county where they reside, the high school they're graduating from, the length of time they've lived in this county or town, whether or not they are a first generation student. We're trying to encourage them to answer this so that we understand how we are supporting people. Again, we're asking gender because we do have gender specific scholarship funds here. And so that where students pause on that, we're not asking for personal information, but just to understand, what eligibility. Then we have a section on academic information. We're looking to understand if students are in career and technical education, and we'd like them to upload a resume. We hope that they are learning to write resumes anyway. I know the Common App requires that of them. They're welcome to use the one that they use there. Then we are looking for understanding vocational training and college plans. whether a certificate 2 or 4 year program, what year they'll be entering in the fall, and whether they will be full-time or part-time students. We then are looking to understand their fields of interest. They can add as many as they are considering here. All of our reviewers understand that many of them would not have made up their minds by now. So we're looking for people to include as many as they are as are true for them, for major and minor. And then to really describe, again, to the best of our ability before March 15th, what career paths a student is planning to pursue. Financial aid, this is where you're going to receive a paper back after the FAFSA is completed. It's going to be one page that gives you a number where you can update, where you can submit your student aid index number. For those who have completed this in the past, they would know it as the estimated family contribution number, and then where that number is different from the financial need the family is experiencing from day to day. We know that that formula for the student aid index is not going to be perfect, or necessarily an accurate reflection of the family's financial needs. So we do provide a place for a narrative description of the financial need, and particularly how and why it's different from the SAA number. If you have questions about this, for instance, if you did not complete a FAFSA, then you would add that information here in the financial need area. And you may need to upload a form here for the student aid index number that says see the description. If there are questions, you can email us at scholarships@berkshire-taconic.org. You're going to enter the total members of the household in college. This is an opportunity to balance your financial need information. The FAFSA is no longer asking for that, so we hope that helps us better understand how a scholarship can support career goals. Some students, of course, have dependents in their care. We would ask that they enter those here. We need a writing sample that demonstrates your strength. This can be a college application essay. It can be a writing sample from a course, and it can be a personal writing sample that you feel best describes who you are. Help us better understand who you are. This is where a student will click in here and compose an email of their to their guidance counselors and request that a transcript be sent directly into the system. Once they enter the guidance counselor's email, it's going to send that email request directly to them and allow them to upload the transcript straight into this system. It doesn't have to come, through email and through us. Same is true for the letter of recommendation. We're really encouraging students to understand here that they want to find somebody, not necessarily a person that you're really close to, but a person who can really speak to who you are as a learner, and your strengths, and areas for growth. And then there's a question here about whether or not you are really affiliated in these specific ways with the Wyandotte Country Club. Again, this is based on eligibility. And then students will read through an agreement that they understand that they are not a family member of a donor who established one of the funds here, that they are not related to an employee or a member of the board of directors here at the foundation, and that this information is true and correct, accurate, and then the application will be submitted. So again, this information is available on our website at berkshire-taconic.org, and we really look forward to receiving everyone's applications this year, and to really understanding what your goals and dreams are for your education. And we will be in touch once we have received those. Thank you for your time.